Hey everyone, it's Eric, your not so stereotypical gay guy in a small town. I decided to do video number 3. 3 videos, one night. Hey, I'm on a roll. Okay, I've noticed that some people have asked me questions when I've done video recordings or talked to people on Skype or whatever, or people ask me if I have problems with my teeth. Yes, I do. And a couple years ago, I was in a really bad car accident, and I went smack right through a windshield, and I busted out a lot of my teeth. Now, living in a small town, it's very hard to find dental coverage unless they want full payment up front if you don't have dental insurance or whatever. Me, I work a full 40, sometimes 50 hours a week, and in the current state of the economy, I still struggle to make my bills, and I've been saving back to try to get my teeth worked on. Which brings me to the point of this video. Medical professionals, doctors and dentists, back when our parents were our age in their 20s and 30s, they were in it about the profession. Nowadays it's all about the dollar and getting paid and everything else. You can go around searching, hey, I need some help. I need my teeth worked on. I got a dental emergency. Could you possibly accept payments? Most of the dentists don't seem like they want to. They want at least half up front, and it's almost impossible to find dental insurance. Now, with the new Obamacare thing coming up, in the deadline for March 2014 coming up, I went to the Obamacare site and I noticed that they do give you an optional dental plan. Makes you wonder if the dentist to cover it. And then maybe I won't have to save so much to try to get my teeth worked on. Because I am going to get them completely reconstructed or completely pulled out and get some dentures. I don't know. Zach will be happy. If I go for the dentures, I can just take them out. No, all joking aside. It's not easy in the world today to get any type of medical help without medical insurance. I don't necessarily support Obamacare. I think it is a bunch of BS requiring people by law to get medical insurance or tax them and fine them to hell and back. There's a lot of people that have neglected their teeth and so on, and they put themselves in their own predicament. Now, people like me who had an accident happen, they couldn't help it. You'd think that they'd take some pity on it or whatever. That's simply not the case. Everybody wants to be financially successful today, but there's a point of having a little compassion for people. Compassion only goes so far, though. Me, I'm working hard, and I'm going to protect my better interest. I'm saving money back. I'm going to get my teeth done. I'm going to turn my life around. That's what life is about, turning it around. The best advice I can do for anybody out there who's having medical issues, dental issues, or whatever, go for the cheapest Obamacare plan you can, or find outside coverage. Get dental coverage, get medical coverage. Not only is it becoming the law, you don't want to be fined a buttload on your tax return. And that being said, I give myself about a year, and I'm gonna have my teeth completely restored. And let me tell you, I can't wait. It's a real confidence killer. Sometimes I feel like people are looking down on me, and I know they are. People assume that you do drugs, which I've never done. They assume that you're a crackhead and all of that, or you just didn't brush your teeth or take care of it. People are very judgmental. I know some of the people that are watching this YouTube video are probably pretty judgmental too. They'll sit there and say, oh my god, this person is this way, this person's that way. Oh my god, look at this person. Don't just sit there and harshly judge people. You gotta realize, you're going to be judged. There are some of us that just simply can't afford medical coverage, or, well, we can, but it comes that fine line of, where do you live? Where do you go to? Now, right now, traveling 4 hours to the city, it's kind of out of the question right now. Or I definitely would. Now, there's a medical clinic. There's a medical clinic in the next town over, who will do tooth extractions, but you have to have pretty freaking good teeth for them to do it, and they'll do it for free, or next to no charge. But when you have to go and get your teeth, like root canals and so on, and get them completely dug out or whatever, that gets pretty pricey. Now, from what I've heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, if you do not have the if you do not have the medical insurance and you go to the hospitals without that medical insurance and you do not pay, you can go to jail. I don't know if that's true, and I heard it from Zach's brother, who blows a lot of bunk a lot of the times. Now that being said, this is my catchphrase, isn't it? That being said, I'll try to control it. I promise. That being said, though, I did it again. No, seriously. If you want to change your life, if you have medical problems, only you can change it. That doesn't mean sit on your butt on the computer all the time, playing your video games, playing your MMOs, doing your Facebook apps, and then sit back and go, oh, poor me, oh, poor me, oh, poor me. I didn't work for a couple of years, and it just about drove me nuts, because it was really hard to find a job in a small town. And now that I'm back to work, I'm loving it, and I'm not going to lose my job. I'm good at my job. My boss thinks so, too. She's training me to have my own store soon, and I can get out of this small town. I hope. But you know what the point is? I want to take care of myself. I want to get my teeth fixed. I want to get health issues resolved. Like, 2000, let's talk about medical issues. January 2000, January 1st, 2000, I went in the hospital with triple viral pneumonia. Oh, that was horrible. I was spitting up blood from my lungs and everything else, and I thought I had AIDS or something. Luckily, I didn't, and I still don't, and I never will, because I'm very exclusive with Zach. That boy ain't going nowhere. But it makes you think. Life can be cut short really quickly through necessarily no fault of your own. But it proves one point. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost. Ever since I had the pneumonia, at the point in time when I got the pneumonia, I was 215 pounds, ripped. I was. And they had to put me in chemically induced coma, and it really screwed up my metabolism, and I've had trouble gaining weight ever since. And I'm working on it. I hit the gym every other day. I got a nice workout routine going. Zach and I struggled, and we're finally now starting to get our heads above water. We're not doing the hand-to-mouth thing anymore, and that's really good. The only thing is, you realize, and you sit back and look at it, what put me in that situation in the first place? Most of the time, we put ourselves in that situation. We have to be the ones that are responsible for what we do. If we sit there and say, oh, I can't find a job, oh, I can't find a job, you gotta ask yourself, are you looking? Okay, sure, you gotta get your teeth pulled. You got a dental emergency. You got a medical emergency. But you can't afford to get it taken care of. Are you working? Have you been looking for a job? I went looking for a job. And in this small town, you can't spend 8 hours a day looking for a job in a small town. You'll cover the entire town. Doesn't mean you don't harass them. I set myself a goal. I did 3 job searches a day. I did. Sometimes 5. And I would harass them. I'd find the jobs I was interested in. I even put in applications in places that weren't even hiring. And then I got hired at probably the best corporation. I would say is Murphy USA. I love that place. I love it. I do. I just love it. Hard work pays off in the end. You want something? Don't expect the government to take care of you all the time. If you want to succeed, you are your own success. It's a little food for thought there. You are your own success. Do not blame others for your misfortune, because you can always control your own misfortunes. There are times in certain situations where you can't. Say like you did something stupid and you can't get a job, you got a felony. It's like murderers. There's some prison rehab stuff there that will help them get jobs and stuff, but only you can turn your life around. Just remember that. Alright? And I guess that's my rant for the day. Maybe. The only thing that we can do is take care of ourselves. You know, the most important thing in life is to be loved, have someone love you. Even if they give you a bad haircut or you have to wear a hat all the time. You just realize one thing. You can't love another person until you love yourself. And part of loving yourself is getting off your big fat butts and going out getting a job. Get off your butt. Get away from the computer. Do something constructive with your life. It's up to us to change who we are. The biggest mistake that people make when they go and get a job is, oh, I got money, I'm gonna go spend crazy. Don't. Start putting money back in a savings account because you never know when things will change. A lot of people just spend. Zach and I have set up a plan where we're going to put a good portion of our paychecks every 2 weeks into a savings account. We're not going to touch it. It's either going to go for my teeth, getting a car fixed, taking a vacation, whatever, you know. We're going to make our own possibilities realities. And that's what you have to do. Don't blame anybody else. If you want to succeed, you will. If you don't want to succeed, you won't. There are people that sit there and say that they want to succeed and they never do. Why do they not succeed? Because they're not trying. They want to sit there and go, oh poor me, nothing's going right. What have you done to change it? What have you done to change your life? That's what you gotta ask yourself. What have you done? Admittedly, I was one of those type of people for a while. Because I couldn't find a job. Didn't I realize myself? Was I really looking? I was still a little butthurt over the car accident. I was also taking care of Zach's mother for 6, 7 years. And her health wasn't good until she passed away. And that really hurt because she was my best friend. And I had a hard time moving on. But you gotta be strong. You gotta make things work for yourself. No one else is gonna do it for you. Some people get lucky and they get things handed to them, or they just get lucky. They might win the lotto, or somebody just gives them a break. But that can be a pipe dream for a lot of people. You have to make it work yourself. As I said, food for thought. Don't expect anybody to hand you anything. Okay? Just don't.